Hello, everybody, to all our watchers out there. Welcome to another episode of the Convo. Today, our guest is very special. His name is Homer. Homer, please say hi to the camera.
Hi guys.
Yeah, and so we have been here for like 3 hours because we had a meeting, and then this is the last session, which is the Convo. For us to have a good experience with Homer, let us allow him to share what he does, all right, and on a daily basis, or what he does for a living, all right. So Homer, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm Homer Sajonia, and I graduated as an ECE. So by practice, I'm an engineer, but what I did daily is to interact with my guys, talking to people, and doing things that I love doing.
Obviously, like if you love to do the things that you're doing, it doesn't what do you call it, you don't lose the fire, right?
Yes.
It's passion. So one of the things that he does is that he also runs the business here in Davao City. It is located in Jacinto, and the business name is called Better Components. All right. So he has been doing that for quite some time, and obviously what they sell is all about like music instruments, and they also are experts when it comes to that area. And it has been existing for how many years?
We have started year 1995 to be
1995.
exact. And I would just like to correct that mainly the things that we are doing is we're more on the pro sound, or we're more on the sound system. Yeah.
More on the sound system, and they have been existing ever since 1995. So
Yeah.
that's 21 years in total. 2016 this year. So obviously you have something special in your business, right? Because you have been existing for 21 years, and that's not a joke. It's really a stable company. So what is your secret sauce in making all of it happen? No.
Well, when we started, it started as a hobby. I used to manage another company, but I go back to where I love doing most, and it is the one that relates to anything sound.
Oh.
So on this particular thing, especially on the technicalities and doing some improvements and development, we're into it, and started as a small, a small business, and that small business started with a hobby.
That business, the 21-year-old business, started as a hobby. Try to imagine that. So, wow, it's really amazing. So, is there anything that you want to say to our audience out there when it comes to what are your future, or what is your vision that's gonna happen to Better Components, like maybe 5 years from now or 10 years from now? How can you see it happening?
Well, with our vision, we would like to become a globally competitive company when it comes to sound technology, when it comes to communication, when it comes to music. So we want to be relevant to the community and the end users that we always deal with.
So you can see yourself doing business with like globally, not just
Yeah.
locally.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you were to share, how can they get access to Better Components? How can they interact with you? Like maybe do you have a Facebook page or a website that they can go to?
Well, we do have a Facebook as a company, and our guys has been doing a lot of interaction on a daily basis, and I could always be communicated through our phone, landlines, and on my email.
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 So email is like the best tool to communicate with you.
Yes. Ever since, even when we travel abroad, joining some of the meetings that we have in the industry, we could easily be communicated through email. That's the way we do things. For me personally.
So email is the best tool to communicate if you want to get access to better components. And that email is, what's the email address?
Me, I could be sent an email through bettercom26@gmail.com.
bettercom26@gmail.com. Wow. Very short, but it's very powerful email. All right. Maybe the last thing to wrap this up. Obviously, some of our audience out there is they want to get inspired by different business people, and you are one of the inspiration here in Davao City. And so if you can give any advice to anyone about running a business, about pursuing your passion, what is your best advice that you can give to the people who's watching this video?
Well, for an individual to become effective in whatever things you do, he must have or she must have a very clear vision of what he likes to do. Without the direction, without any vision, I think you could go wayward. But if you know what you like to go into, you just stick to that vision.
If you have a vision, you have a direction.
Yeah,
that's very that's very accurate. So, know by heart, that is coming from Homer. Better components. Vision leads you to a better direction. All right. So it has been really awesome having this conversation with you in the Convo, and we hope that in the future we're still going to have another conversation, but maybe a different topic. But it's better to have a constant relationship with a person like Homer, right? So it's gonna add value to all our audience. At the same time, we can also talk about how to run a business in the future. Cool. So we just want to say goodbye to all the audience. Bye-bye. And know by heart that there's going to be another episode, and it will be blasted soon enough. Thank you. We're logging out. Bye-bye.